Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Hangin High Podcast. It's your friendly neighborhood mother lover coming back to you. We're actually switching it up today. So today, for people who don't know, is our first anniversary. We have been streaming for 1 whole year, guys.
1 whole year of the Hangin High Podcast. 1 whole year of recording videos for nobody to see.
Yes.
It's fucking amazing.
But as always, it's your friendly neighborhood mother lover.
Okay.
Who else we got with us today?
What do we have here? As always, it's me. I know, it was a little bit of switch up. I usually start off this episode and bless your ears, but we got Jacob doing it today. Also, this episode's going to be very interesting because people are just going to be joining at random.
Yeah.
So,
which I think we should go ahead and get into that.
Yeah. So, we have somebody, speaking of, who do we have here? We have somebody special.
You skipped my intro, fucker.
We
have Boodle, and then me, the established host. I've been here since the beginning. I've just worked tirelessly day and night to get us to where we're at. Nah, but it's good old Zake. It's your good old pal Zake.
We got Zake.
It's a guy. There's other intros to be done.
There you go.
Dude, it's the Zake himself.
It's that guy.
Zake has to make us a Hangin High poster.
No,
of course.
Don't do that to him. So
I'll commission it too.
We'll commission. It's okay.
We'll give you money.
I'll give you at least $5.
At least.
How about
more dollars than I have? Tree Fitty? You think I'm the Loch Ness Monster over here?
The goddamn Loch Ness Monster.
This video's gonna be wild. Mostly because we're partaking in alcohol. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, same.
So I figured we can just like reminisce a little bit, like think about like what we've done so far, what we want to do, and basically just like what we feel like we could have done differently over this past year. I got my little party hat. If you guys are watching on YouTube, you already know, but Spotify listeners, I got my fucking party hat on. We're bringing the party hat back. So who wants to take over? Because I usually lead these things. I'm gonna take a step back today.
Okay, so
what about Apple Music listeners?
We don't fuck with Apple Music.
That's valid. I don't use Apple
Music. Our biggest fans are just waiting to be found on Apple Music.
Apple Music.
Reminds me of that.
He almost said it.
Reminds me of that tragedy, bro. Anyone using
it does. It does.
That's the one time I'll say it. I'm cutting myself off. Only one Norm McDonald
just gonna like come up randomly when you're not like expecting it.
I'm gonna be real with you that I kept saying that yesterday. I kept texting that to Bruno. It's just in my head now, so thank you.
It's the vocal version of the fucking middle finger JPEG that's been making its rounds.
So this is great, guys. We're hanging out 2 weekends in a row. So let's get into that actually.
I like how you're like, Boodle, you take control, and then I was like about to, and you're like, no.
Fine, Boodle, take control.
Okay, so basically, you guys don't even fucking know yet. Alright? We had a little... It was a sad get-together, but it was a good get-together. Last Saturday, it was like, what? What was the date? It was the 14th. The 16th.
Yeah, because Sunday was the 17th.
Yeah, 16th.
Yeah.
We went to Donovan's little... Would you call it like a memorial, or like... Yeah. It was like a memorial service thing. I was really happy I was able to go. I got to hang out with Zake and all the other homies. So that was fun.
I wasn't present, so
unfortunately Jacob couldn't make it. Yeah, we'll throw pictures up. Probably see. So that was good.
It really was if I were to compare it to anything, is if you know any lore about G.G. Allen, like the rock stars, like he like put in this shit. Is like, yeah, I just want everyone to party like around my like body. Like that's what I want my funeral to be, and that's basically what we did. It was really nice. His brothers gave him a nice send off, and still processing it, but it was nice to see everyone. After probably 6 years of build up, but like before actually hanging out, at least for me. Like I know you guys have probably
I've seen
each other before, but
I really thought it was going to be awkward and uncomfortable, like meeting everyone for the first time, but like It was really nice because everyone's exactly how they are online in real life.
Oh,
All
yeah.
a bunch of ding dongs. No offense.
We're a bit stinky.
Somebody didn't make an appearance.
I'm
Donovan?
sorry.
No, yeah, him too. But somebody else.
He was there though.
It was there. It was there.
I mean-
in a pizza box.
Part of him, yeah.
But guys, John
Wow.
Swan didn't show up.
Dude, what the fuck, John Trump?
Dude,
John Tron
that was the
didn't show
meme
up.
the whole time. JonTron didn't show up to Donovan's funeral. Can't believe it.
What the fuck? But no, it was
What
really
if we can
nice.
clap?
What did we do all weekend? Basically, besides that, we just fucking got hammered, played Smash Bros, and listened to James obsess about weed. Not Smash Bros. But what did we? No, they played Smash Bros. Once.
Mario
Mario
Party.
Party. Oop, my
Yeah.
bad.
Who got hammered besides me? None of you drank.
I'm surprised I didn't really
No,
drink
I
up there.
wanted. No, everyone just got high.
Like, I had, like, 2
You guys got high.
cups of
I was-
wine at the thing. I
Well,
was like,
Declan's a lightweight, so I'm sure he was pretty.
What did he have?
No, okay, no.
He
No,
wasn't that
Declan
bad.
got fucked. Declan got fucked up because when I saw him walking up, I knew he was fucked right when I saw him get up after getting another rum and coke and walking down to get seconds at the fucking buffet. I'm like, oh my god.
I remember because Fish
But
dude, those
was sitting across
meatballs
the
were fucking
table.
good, by the way.
They were really soft and like, and the sauce was incredible. But Fish was sitting
Mhm.
across the table from Declan, and I'm sitting right next to Declan, so I can see all this going on. But like, Fish is like staring at Declan, like dead in the eyes, and like you can see him start like squirming and like getting
Of
uncomfortable.
the 7 most important phone numbers to you.
Mhm.
I don't know what that was. I'm sorry.
Dude, something about how phone numbers.
I
no,
know.
but honestly, I'm glad everyone showed up because, dude, if it was like just like me and like Cole or like just me and like 2 other people there, I would have lost it. Not lost it and like, oh, I don't want to be here, but like it really
It just
didn't hit
wouldn't-
till like it didn't hit till like 2 days after I got home, and I'm like literally last night, actually not even 2 days, like last night it really like fully hit me. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. It,
So
You-
it was nice to have everyone there, you know.
dude, you walked up to me after the aftermath of my fucking breakdown.
Oh,
That shit was
yeah.
crazy. I wasn't
felt-
expecting to, like, do it there. I was expecting it to hit later.
I'm surprised it didn't happen to me there, to be honest.
I got
Like,
emotional.
I think
seeing
it's-
everyone else get emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when James saw the picture of him and Ollie on one of the tables and started crying, that's when I lost it.
Yeah.
When I was going through like old DMs and then I saw like a certain like string of messages, that's because I saw it last night and I'm like, oh my fucking god. That's when I like fully like processed it. I think it sucks. Like I know his ass wouldn't want us crying over it, but
Dude, yeah.
Jesus
I cried, like,
Christ.
a little bit. But,
I thought about what his brother said a
Is what
lot
it is.
though, like despite everything, literally everything he wanted to accomplish up until that point, he accomplished.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, he fucking killed it, dude.
and he had a final punchline. I gotta give him credit. That
There's-
really
That tweet?
not even the
Oh,
tweet,
that
but
was a
just
good one.
like the tweet was really funny, and then
Yeah.
Rookie, you killed him. That was awesome. That was my
Mhm.
yeah.
Can we talk about how they fucking had his ass cookie video, like a new version of it on the fucking TV, and I just look over and I just see Ricky Burris ass cookie for the second time in my life.
In front of his mother's table. Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. And that was great.
that really goes to show like how I think I didn't react how you did, Boodle, because I got so like I wasn't like fucked up, but like I was
Yeah.
pretty buzzed, and I think it was because of that reason. Like
I think it's just because it was like the last thing I expected to see was bare ass cookie again in public. That was just wild for me. to
it's
see.
not even that it was in public. It was at
At
It was
a
at the
memorial
memorial.
service.
Yeah. Also, I'm feeling kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I might have one more.
Everyone in the fucking group chat, when she was like being all like, oh, I wish I was there, and then everyone started like like sending pictures of each other in the chat, and then I think Declan was like, well, I'm so glad I was able to get time off for this or something. That killed me. That was hilarious. Again, I love you, Olivia. You're great, but that was a
Well,
good
I
time.
mean, in Olivia's defense, and I mean, I was experiencing the same way. It's just, she showed it differently, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it sucks because this was a drawn out thing. Like going up to Donovan, having what we call CryptCon. That was a drawn out thing. I remember whenever I first joined Tempest Town, how that was like in discussion, and I joined Tempest Town like close to 3 years ago now.
Yeah.
And her thing is, she just has a fear of missing out, and I do too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to.
I mean, I think we all have that to a degree too, which is valid. It's a valid thing. Like, I hate.
Well, I know for a fact I would have had it if I didn't.
Yeah, I was at work that morning, so I was like freaking out. I'm like, everyone's getting there, everyone's like showing up to the hotel, blah blah blah. I'm missing out on so much. But then Boodle, we're not gonna fucking get into this, but checking in and the car thing was a nightmare. So when he texted me all about that, I was like, yeah, I don't miss anything anymore.
Yeah.
But I will say this: I'm super excited for our futures trip. Like,
dude,
that's gonna be
Austin,
well,
Texas.
because you three are doing something, right? And then we're gonna do like a big group thing after. I'm down for whenever the group
I need
thing
to
is
shit
on,
real
I've
quick.
noticed.
oh my god.
Poodle's already making mud.
But no, I'm so excited. Can we just like talk real quick about James and that whole thing?
Talking about Jimbo Tempo,
Yeah,
my good friend.
I don't know. I seriously believe he's just playing it up because of how everyone else is reacting. Like I feel like he will go to Texas, whether or not he can smoke weed or not. Like
He's gonna go to Texas.
yeah, I fully but somebody was like, blah blah blah, James, blah blah blah, gonna bash your skull in, stop being annoying. But like he's playing it up because of how you're reacting.
Yeah.
But no, I'm
Reminds me
very. He's. Oh my god.
I have to stop. I said I wouldn't do this. I said I wouldn't like do this little NPC voice line drop, and now I'm doing it. I have to stop.
I don't know. Every time I think back, and again, it's only been a week. This week has flown by, so I can't believe it's been that long. But I really miss you guys. Like Jacob, all I can think about is like meeting you next month and how excited I am for that. But I'm also very terrified because you're really tall. But like, I just, can I be like really gay for a second? Like, I have never felt like true joy like I felt last weekend, just being surrounded by all the homies.
Yeah.
Like, I was like truly happy. I feel
I can't
like I was
believe
like.
you didn't react.
I'm sorry.
I can't believe you didn't react to my TikTok earlier today.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I got a big boy position at work. Okay, I gotta like. I was making order lists and doing all that.
I see where your priorities are.
I think everyone like who was there last week being there for each other is what like kept everyone together.
Yeah.
Like at the service, because dude, if it was just like me there and like not even just me but like me and like probably like if me and James just went,
Yeah.
like as an example, bro, I would have been a fucking wreck. But everyone was just there shooting the shit, so it like kept everything at bay. And then it obviously didn't hit. Like, it hit me in small doses, like, throughout the week, but not until last night when I was, like, going through DMs again. And I'm like, oh my fucking god. This sucks.
Yeah,
That's when it hit me that, like, I'm not gonna talk to this dude again. I was like, oh, fuck. But there's nothing you can do about it, so...
Shit happens.
It's been a bad year. Bad year. Bad...
Fuck Papa John, bro.
Yeah, fuck. Dude, I had Papa John's today. Fuck them.
What? They're made.
I'll never eat a pizza again. This is some bullshit.
I'm just very excited, mostly just for like the future. I'm very excited to see everyone that couldn't make it, and then just to see you guys again. And if we're actually gonna plan for like a proper week, like we're gonna have so much fun.
Yes.
Are you excited to see JonTron?
I'm so excited to see Jonathan Tronovan. That's what I told Mike. I said, dude, I'm in my 20s, okay? I'm gonna live a little, you know what I mean? I got the old ball and chain over here, you know what I mean? Get it? Because that's how men speak about their lives.
Yeah, it reminds me of that tragedy.
Yeah.
Real. But no, Jacob, I really wish you could have been there. You and Buddha would have been snuggling on the bed, and I would have had a drink myself.
I want to hang with Jacob. Also, Declan is in Hangout 1.
Declan, get that sexy
Pull him up.
here. Jacob, can you do that since I'm recording?
Well.
Well, it
If
isn't. Yo, I like fucking orange. Also, welcome back to the show, Declan.
Yeah.
Hey,
Our first
me.
repeat guest.
What? I thought James.
James
No.
has technically one episode that we recorded too much content for, and we split it up, so I don't count that.
Declan should turn
Oh.
the camera off. Ooh, you want to turn the camera off?
Okay, I wanted to be home, but we had this guy that was really slow. Love him to death. He's a really nice guy, but man, I could have been here about half an hour ago.
Hey, don't worry about it. Don't
But-
worry about it. Shit happens.
Yeah. No, it happens, but I'm on my way. I'm gonna be home, and then I'll turn my camera on. But for now, you only get the audio, Declan.
Reminds me of that tragedy.
That's tragedy.
Dude, it kind of does remind me of that tragedy.
I have to
You're right.
stop. I have to stop.
Okay.
No,
okay.
no.
We'll be reminiscing about
Dude,
this on the 2 years of
Honestly,
Hangin' High.
Zake, you have to cue it up for the next time we fucking meet up. That way everybody forgets about it, and then you're like, hey guys, so like, remember that tragedy that happened like last time we hung out?
Boodle said something because every couple months I'll text him. I'll be like, "Hey, you lost the game." So now I started like randomly texting him that, Zake. So then he goes, "Wow, this is the game for you, isn't it?" I was like, "Yeah, it is."
Reminds me of that tragedy.
Declan, you missed it.
Dude,
But earlier, Zake said it was like the vocal middle finger picture.
It is. That's literally what it is tantamount to. It's the fucking middle finger JPEG.
So context for all of our no listeners. During the trip, our dear friend Ollie just kept sliding a picture of a middle finger. Yeah, it's on the YouTube right now across the table to everyone, and then it just kind of became a thing. So we were driving. We were driving on the highway back from the memorial. One car has me, Zake, and James. The other one has Fish, Boodle, Ollie, and Declan. And we're driving by, and all of a sudden I see Declan rolling down the window and shoving his phone out, and it's the picture of the middle finger. So he started a battle.
yeah. Dude, it felt like we were gonna get in a wreck like all this time.
And
like,
then it started violently
The
flying.
driver is also trying to perfectly match the speed of your guys' vehicle so we could do this stupid fucking joke.
But
Reminds me of that tragedy.
Yeah.
there he goes. We're gonna make a button, and we're just gonna clip that, make it a sound, and type this down.
Dude,
Add
so
to the soundboard.
I got an idea for Zeke. He won't stop saying it, right? So make a jar. Every time you say it, put $1 in it.
Oh, I'm gonna go broke.
The Austin.
I'm gonna go into
Austin
debt.
Fun, dude.
The Austin fund. It's gonna be funded completely off of me.
Oh, and you could
saying
spell it
voice.
out, Austin FU.
Or like, oh, I get it, because you're just dropping the last 2 letters.
Yeah.
But Jacob, we haven't heard from you in a while. So what do you want to say in general, or regards to the 1-year anniversary of the Hangin High Podcast?
It's been fun.
I can't believe we actually lasted this long.
I
I think
haven't seen a single episode.
that's okay. We're not
I've-
very interesting.
Yeah,
So,
you better keep it going.
I'll say this.
Yeah.
Like, I'll really want to go back to our first video that we ever recorded
No.
and just watch it. Just because it's crazy, because like literally after we recorded for like 2 or 3 months, like that's whenever everybody started getting really comfortable with it,
Yeah.
and it just kind of became second nature. Now I will say this: I think that recording on Twitch has helped us out like not recording on Twitch
Yeah.
has helped us out.
'Cause I think
Just
when-
because the thought of
I don't know why we started doing again. Mind you, I was high as fuck when I thought of this. Thanks, Boodle. He's back and he's showing his belly. But I was like,
demonetized.
what if we did a live stream and then we turned it into a podcast and everyone was high, so they thought it was a good idea. But looking back,
Yeah,
and
but
even
we
just like the layout, and I'm not saying what we have right now, like the little setup is like the best or anything, but considering where we started, fuck, you know what I mean?
And I just gotta take I guess a moment of time to do a humble brag on myself. I haven't had weed in 2 weeks.
Whoa. There you go. Round of applause.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So this is where I've come to make the announcement that Zake and I are actually making a new podcast. We're calling it Dropping Drunk. And,
Hell yeah.
Zay,
Yeah,
it's going to be sponsored by Modelo.
The whole podcast is us just passed out.
don't poach me. Don't poach me.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, just for like, it's good. We're gonna have our own 1-year anniversary of every single episode being like, hey guys, and then passing out, and it's 30 minutes of us like rolling around.
I was gonna get shit together to like kind of like little clips and stuff to like reminisce and look back on, but then I didn't realize it was our 1 year until like 3 days ago. So
It's all right. It's all right. Also, I have to pee so bad. I can't believe I'm sorry for breaking podcast etiquette, but I have to pee out of my balls really bad.
Dude, that's perfect etiquette. That's content.
he's skipping. I love him. I love him so much. Like, can I be real with you guys?
Dude, Zeke has always been. He's the reason that I know about Tower Unite, and that he's the reason I've played it.
I don't
I
know.
always bring that up, but...
Can I ask you guys a question?
No.
What? Declan, I'm gonna... You guys, what is your favorite Hanging High podcast moment so far up until this point in Boodle Tongue Away? Because that is not mine.
The one that had James in it, and he made it all about himself.
The James episode when we like started talking smack about him, and we finally got him on the show. He's
you know what?
Just talk about me.
Okay, so my favorite Hangin' High podcast moment.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 of them.
Okay.
So my real one, and then my one that I just gotta like be like, oh hey guys, you remember this? So the first one. So this is no gig or anything, but Michael's train presentation.
Yeah.
He did a really good job on it.
Yeah,
and
he was really nervous.
He was really nervous, but he did a good job, and that's what I appreciated about it. So
I'll tell him that.
But my second memory that I was like, oh yeah, this is really funny. But whenever you were having the shit with your like the spam accounts on Instagram, and you were like, Jacob, so what's the title of this podcast? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Because I was fucking blitzed out of my mind.
I remember I used that as a promo clip. I was like, so getting into the the topic of this episode, why did you take it off, Jacob, since you were the one who like brought it to our attention? You were like, what? I said, Jacob, what the fuck are we talking about today?
You're like, what's the title of this podcast? It says, it's Hangin' High.
Dude, yeah. That's a classic moment.
Like, no, Jacob.
No, it is like no. The thing I threatened legal over, and I was like, oh
my god, dude! What the fuck?
So there was an Instagram account, you know, those like bots that like steal all the pictures, promote porn.
And then it's so stupid because what are they gonna do? Like when people subscribe, I guess that's what they're banking on.
I mean,
and then running away with it. But it's like. You subscribe to it, and then there's no content uploaded.
Like,
so
I
it's
knew it was all fake. I knew it was all a scam. But just like searching, like what if my job like searched my name and saw that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, dude, you'd be fine if you explained. Like, they would know. Like
that was like hilarious.
What I would have done is screenshotted that just in case, and then if they ask, be like, "Yo, like, look, should I go put a nice shirt on?
Yeah, you're good.
I'm gonna go put a nice shirt on."
I think
you want to know one of my favorite moments?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's recent. My favorite moment is when I was proven right about One Piece.
Fuck you. We're not getting into that. I'm actually making a video about that.
Okay, good.
It's like a silly little video, but
Hannah releases a video on their YouTube channel saying why I was wrong about One Piece.
I know it's a meme, but genuinely, like, some of the best parts of this like past year for me is introducing Jacob to One Piece finally, and him loving it, and then finally at least getting you to at least like experience some form of.
Overall, my favorite part about this podcast is just, oh my god, look at it. You look incredible.
God damn, Zake. Holy shit. You look very, very, you know what? I think that is deserving of this.
Put a finger down if you want. Is that
Put a finger down if you want to fuck me.
There you go, Zeke.
But like genuinely, like I think my favorite part, like just overall in general, and not like specifically, is just hanging out with you guys every week. Like actually, like no matter how good my week is, no matter how awful my week is, I know that I always have put that down before you ruin it. I know that I always have you guys to come and like end the week off with, and like even if like just like having these memories, making these memories and just posting them online just to look back at and be like, wow, this is what was happening in my life at this time, blah blah blah, you know what I mean?
I've always kind of been bringing it up, but like I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really like looked back at videos because I want to like look back past a year to see like changes in my life, me just in general, because that's kind of one of the reasons why I was wanting to do this, is because like originally when we started it was going to be like a how was our week, what happened, and it turned into like just us chilling.
We started
honestly
at a rough point in all of our lives.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's good that it turned into more of like a discussion podcast, because you know the weekly stuff, you can only go so far with a week, and then it's really hard to go into content about your week.
I've mentioned it before, but obviously Daddy Heat was a thing. We all know about that. So
Unfortunately.
So like, but like, I've always like, despite that, since high school, I've always like enjoyed creating content, no matter how bad or silly it was. And after I graduated, I lost all that passion because I had to get a real job and do this and like start worrying about my life. But now that I have this, I have all this energy with no idea what to do with it. And then we started this, and I can create shit and not have to worry about anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But oh, there he goes.
So, like,
Brandon.
do you guys do it like once a week?
Yeah.
Like
We try to, yeah. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but it's...
Okay, so that's what I've seen. Hell yeah. No, I think it's worked so well because you guys are such good like friends, so it's easy to just like keep it going. Like that's like, dude, like I have no idea how shit like, and I'm saying this like I'm gonna sound like a fucking hater, but I'm not. Like I truthfully don't know how it works. But like that fucking whole Nelk podcast, it's like, dude, these guys like obviously like only like 2 of the people on it like actually tolerate each other, and they all fucking hate each other. Everyone else.
What the fuck? I couldn't do that.
You're just like
how do you,
impulsive.
It's literally because they want the fucking money, and it's like, dude, like, no amount of money is worth tolerating someone that I would find like insufferable. And I couldn't fake it. Like, I don't know if that makes me a bad actor or what, but
I don't know.
I'd rather be real and broke than have that like amount of money and just be like a fake asshole.
That's kind of how I feel about
like,
it. That's
truthfully.
All we spread on this podcast is peace, love, positivity.
Exactly.
I know you're not saying that when I talk to Boodle the way I talk to Boodle, and I'm gonna be real with Boodle. I always text you every once in a while just to let you know that it's just I have a very hard time being like real. You know everything that's happened in my life. You know all the stuff I've been through. So it's very hard for me to like be real. And this is how I'm silly like that. That's how I be. I'm built different. But like I always like find it like I regularly text you every once in a while. I'll be like, I want you to know, dude, I love you. You know what I mean? But we do not spread peace, love, and positivity on this podcast.
no.
I'm sure
I don't give a fuck for shit. Okay.
No one heard what I said.
Reminds me of that tragedy.
Yeah.
I have to get sued by Norm Macdonald's estate for me constantly stating that.
Oh, I never said.
Zach is going to get a cease and desist letter.
My specific favorite moment for this podcast, and this just reminded me of this. I don't remember what shirt I was wearing, guys, but you guys remember when I was like sitting like this with like my arms back, and like I don't know if I pointed out or you guys pointed out. It's like you look like you don't have any arms. That was like my favorite. And then like when I proposed to you guys for Valentine's Day, I was like, will you guys be my podcast host forever and ever? I got made fun of for that on TikTok. I want you to like.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I remember the time we got called Discord mods and kitten.
Yeah, that was.
Remember that?
Jesus Christ! What the hell am I gonna get called?
No, they're gonna call you like Jesus or something. I don't know.
Dude,
That's what,
dude.
every Wednesday I go out with my boss, like, cause he bowls in a bowling league, and anytime I go to get beer there, like at the bar, they call me Ginger Jesus. And then every time we go out after to this other bar, like in downtown, they call me the same thing. They ring my tab up as Ginger Jesus.
I love it.
Hell yeah!
Wait, should I go put on my
That's
wig?
not it.
What?
Yeah, I'll go grab it.
Don't be
Zach,
mean to
keep
Zach.
this going.
Don't be mean to Zeke.
Okay,
Anyway.
so
This is my third glass. I don't know how I'm feeling right now.
Boodle, what kind of wine are you drinking?
He's drinking a Moscato, which is honestly the best wine Boodle could be drinking right now. Because if you're drinking a port, I'm gonna be straight up with you. Like port wine, I've never done anything dumber in my life, and I've drank Everclear. But when I drink port wine, that shit,
And then did a Zeke cosplay.
dude, that's
It is.
crazy. It's like
Hannah,
looking
you
at-
look like Poison Ivy.
I got this for
Reminds
my
me of that-
Scarlet Witch costume.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Anyway. You guys remember the
Dude.
disastrous Halloween episode?
Yes,
Jacob,
I wasn't
you
able to
I'll
partake.
bring that up.
Yeah.
You were gonna bring that up? We
Yeah,
couldn't
I will.
record because our plan, because we watched Sweeney Todd and we were gonna review it for our Halloween episode. But unfortunately Jacob couldn't be there, so it was just me and Boodle.
No, we were.
Yeah, no, it was all of
recorded
us.
Sweeney Todd.
Huh?
We recorded a Sweeney Todd. It's
Well,
just
no, we
we
did, but we were originally going to do it for the Halloween episode.
Yeah,
And so Jacob couldn't be there, so it was the very first time this has ever happened to us. So me and Buddha were like, well, we had this plan, so what were we gonna do? And we just streamed, and it was a disaster. So we completely scrapped the episode. We completely scrapped it, and we're like, we'll just wait for Jacob to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you guys have done a good job with
Yeah.
me not being here.
And then you guys had your own episode alone. When I don't remember.
Yeah.
What was I doing? I was in DC.
You're
getting
DC.
engaged.
Yep.
Jesus.
Doing the, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Yeah, true.
You know, I've been seeing that Eugenia Cooney video.
No, I was gonna quote that on the podcast account. Whenever I want to say something sauce, I do it on the podcast account. Because there's 3 of us. How are they gonna find out? But I wanted to say something, but I was like, you know what? I made my opinion on Eugenia Cooney like clear over the years.
That is
Oh,
a very
she
sad
the
situation.
skinny.
Yes,
Yeah.
like literally skin and bones.
Like,
Look, dude,
It's a very sad situation. That's all I'm gonna say.
it's quite sad, but you can do all you can. But at the end of the day, like,
she was already.
I don't even know.
Not Joe Jonas. What the fuck? Shane Dawson did his thing, and then she was getting better. She looked incredible. She was doing.
well,
really well.
she got better, and then it did another landslide, and I can't even speak on it because I don't know like the lore, and I'm not gonna go shit on
Yeah.
someone with an obvious mental illness for one, and two, it's like who do you shit on for that? Is it her mom? Is it her friends? Like, what is it?
Well, from
It's
everything I've
really
seen, it's the mom. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Last I heard, they were getting help, and then I just see that video.
That new
and I'm
video.
like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that was like today, but it's none of our business
Yeah.
too. It's like
it's not, and that's why I was saying
But
it's
also,
just a
she
sad
thrives
situation.
off of the attention regardless, so it's best just to
Yeah.
let it.
Yeah.
Honestly, as
But
fast as it sounds.
it sucks too because it's like if you just let it lie, like she's gonna try to send it even more to a point where it's like I don't know. It's a slippery slope type thing where you, like you feel bad, but also like what are you gonna do about it? And also if you feed into it, it's gonna make it worse. But then if you don't, it's weird. It's really weird. But that's why I just don't go near it.
Dude, I'm feeling crazy.
None of my business.
Boodle, you know what I'm getting you for? You know what I'm getting Boodle for Christmas this year?
A
What?
keg.
I'm gonna get
Okay.
Boodle some wine glasses for Christmas.
Yeah, you're
Can you
drinking that
get some
shit out of a
Monkeys for?
fucking mug.
Yeah.
Listen, this is the only like actual glass I have.
It's a Coca-Cola mug,
A Coca-Cola glass.
Well,
Coca-Cola glass, Pepsi
Alright,
bottle. Don't give
Boodle,
a
the
damn.
next glass you get, I'm gonna chug with you.
Dude,
Yeah.
I can't wait until me and Zach link, dude. We're gonna shotgun so many beers. It's gonna be great.
Shotgun beer.
Dude, Hannah kept yelling at me not to have more
You
wine
could've.
at the damn memorial.
You guys could have.
I know, but
no one wanted to drink with me, which is valid. Like, don't ever feel obligated to have to drink with me.
Only ever been like proper drunk. Like I got really wine drunk one year for Thanksgiving, and then just like mega drunk for my 21st birthday. And I just didn't want to like kill the vibe, because I don't know if you were there.
No,
like,
you're
on my birthday. Like I kept joining voice chats. Me and Buddha were fucked up, and I was like, if I drink too much, I get sad.
Dude, yeah, you started crying, and I was just like,
if you get like that, like don't ever try to like get like shit faced. Like I'm not trying. When I meme, like I might meme a lot about drinking, but like at the end of the day, bro, drinking is fucking terrible for you, and it'll fucking ruin your life. And the last thing I would want is for that to happen to you guys. So if you can put off drinking and just not drink at all and just smoke, I'd rather you do that. But
yeah.
And then also, the devil on my shoulder is saying, "Get him to drink." Yeah, I'm drinking.
the devil on my shoulder.
I know, like that's why I prefer getting high, because I just get goofy and then I get sleepy. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this: like, I've seen. So one reason why I started my little cleanse of weed is because I was doing like research, like a little bit of research on like the effects of like particularly vapor weed. And apparently, like the side effects of it's like you get fog brain all the time. And see, I hate to be the motherfucker that sounds like an idiot all the time.
No, trust me. I've noticed it too. Like I've gotten like a little more fumbly over my words.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I only do it like once every couple weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so that's one of the reasons. But at the same time, like smoking weed, I mean, it's not as dangerous as alcohol, but it can still ruin your life.
Yeah.
Any drug can ruin your life. I mean, and I don't even think marijuana is a drug. I mean, I'll tell you the one that's ruining my life the biggest.
Nicotine.
Maybe one day we'll get them to sponsor us.
Dude, that'd be crazy. I'm gonna message him right now.
But then I just remember James was like, I can smoke and drive after an hour, but I cannot drink and drive after an hour. I was like, okay, James.
James was like, yeah, I can smoke and drive, and I'm just like, how?
We were sitting next to each other before Declan, and after Declan was like helping Cole and everything, he goes, I don't want you guys to get too effed up, because one, I don't want a bunch of drunk people in my car, but I want to get effed up in the hotel room. And then he just chilled.
James, if you're watching this right now,
fuck you.
I'm gonna take you up on that IOU.
What is the IOU? I don't remember.
Dude, he said he was gonna fucking drink with me, and then didn't. He had one beer. I'm like, okay, but also I'm not pressuring you to drink.
I tried that. I took a sip of that Corona you gave me, and I was just like, yeah, that's beer.
Was it good? Because I remember, because we were.
Boodle, you gotta try Modelo Limoni Salad.
Was it Modelo?
No, it was Modelo. Boodle tried the Modelo. Because I got a 12-pack of Modelos, and then no one drank any of them.
Well, see, so the difference in a normal Modelo and a Modelo Limoni Salad is it's very, like, limey, but it's very good. Like, I think you like it. But I've been wrong before. Like, I tried to have Boodle try Blue Moon. He was like, yeah, it's beer.
Did he try it with the fucking orange in it, though?
Yeah.
God damn it, you didn't like it?
That's probably not.
Yeah. And then he tried, like, it was really funny. Whenever he turned 21, the first beer that I seen him drink was Sapporo.
I love Sapporo.
I knew.
Well, I mean, Sapporo is good, but I mean, whenever you're first trying to find like beer that you like, you don't do Sapporo.
You have to go with like not even a local beer, but go with like a domestic beer first, because that's going to be the cheapest and most readily available to you. God, I sound like a fucking alcoholic.
I knew what I was doing.
He knows what he's doing.
Jacob thought I knew what I was doing.
I have a funny story about Sapporo. One night when I was out, and like I was the driver that night. I wasn't by the end of the night, but I ordered. I'm like, oh yeah, let me get 2 Sapporo. And it was really expensive. I'm like, okay, it's probably because it's like, imported beer. They bring them out. They brought me 2 like 36-ounce bottles of Sapporo, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I asked them, I'm like, is this like the Sapporo I ordered? And the bartender was like, yeah. Why do you think it was so expensive? And I'm like, I just thought it was like pricey because it was like an import beer.
Mhm.
No.
Damn.
I'll tell you the most disgusting beer I've ever had.
I'm excited.
Are you an IPA guy?
Fuck no, I hate IPAs.
Good. You'll probably fall on the wagon with me on this, but there is a beer brand called Voodoo Ranger.
Oh my god, I fucking hate them.
And my brother loves those fucking beers, and I can't fucking stand them. They're so disgusting.
There's only been 3 times I've declined alcohol, and it's when people have offered me that, Elysian Space Dust, and Rolling Rock.
Elysian Space Dust sucks cock.
It tastes like I'm drinking like the color black. I feel like I'm drinking like tar, dude. It tastes disgusting.
Yeah,
like
Elysian Space Dust. It's
so gross. No,
that was one of the first beers that I had.
You know what I feel like I'm drinking? I feel like I'm drinking like lava lamp fluid. When I drink.
Ooh, okay.
It's disgusting. Jesus.
Anna, what's the most disgusting alcoholic beverage that you've ever had?
So, I like the fruity shit, okay? I've never really steered far from that. But there was a customer who came in one day. So he comes in, he goes, "You two need to try this beer I was just drinking." He was like, "It's called the Captain's Daughter." I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just sounds...
I don't know if it's like a local thing, like a Rhode Island thing, but it was bitter, disgusting, and like
it was
it was disgusting. But of course, I took the rest of it home because I needed something. So bad. But like I don't really. Again, I'm more of like a social drinker, so I'll just like have like a wine here and there, like at a restaurant or like. I fucking love wine. I love wine so much.
Yeah. So it is a PA.
Yeah, it was the worst thing I've ever tasted.
Yeah, that was... IPAs are definitely fucky. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes.
There are certain ones that I'm not really... I guess... I'm impartial to.
Mm-hmm.
White Zombie's one of them. I like White Zombie. I think that... I can't remember who that's from, but... that one's not bad, and then there is another one, and I can't remember which one it is, but it's very, very citrusy.
Ooh, that sounds good though.
Hey, that's a cool Zake cosplay, by the way.
I know. Hey guys, beer.
Out of a fucking mug.
You look a bit weird with long hair. Not weird, but like you.
So good.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit.
Is that Olivia?
What an entrance.
Hi,
It's like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hello, alright, Spotify listeners and YouTube people. As I mentioned earlier, we're gonna have people coming in and out since we created. Actually, this is the perfect time to announce this. We created a long time ago a Hangin High Podcast Discord server just so we can just have, instead of talking in the group chat, just have a specific place to put specific stuff for the podcast so we don't get lost. But I decided basically to make it public. I make all of the shots around here. I'm kind of a girl boss. But we made it public and I'm still working on it. I haven't set up a Discord server in fucking years, okay? I've had many a Discord server, but I haven't had to set one up in years. But we're setting it up now, but you can go ahead and join. It's going to be in our link tree and also in our YouTube bio. But yeah, so we're just chilling in the Discord right now where people are showing up. So again, this is the 1-year anniversary of the Hangin High Podcast. Welcome, Olivia. What can we do for you today?
Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going?
You know what we should do?
You know what we should do? We should see Boodle's titties for the 1-year anniversary! Yeah! Yeah, dude!
There it is. You gotta censor him.
You guys just got a exclusive Boodle Booby episode! Dude, that's crazy!
This shit's X-rated now.
It was really nice.
Sorry.
Yeah,
guys.
I'm
it was
safe.
nice ending on the 1-year episode of the Hangin High Podcast.
Shut up.
Oh, I've done that too, guys, a lot actually. When was the first time? The first time I did it, we're reminiscing again. So we're going back and forth between just having proper conversations and then reminiscing, just to remind you guys that this is the 1-year episode of the Hangin High Podcast. Woo! I think I remember because I was like, hey guys, I have some bad news. we're ending the podcast. Life's been a little stressful lately. I can't do it anymore. And poor Jacob. Jacob was like,
I got so
are you
upset.
serious? Are you
And then she's like, "Get your ass!
April
Got your ass!" It wasn't even April Fool's.
That was just being evil.
I mean,
Right?
Oh my god.
I'm a silly little goose.
My God.
I think the last episode we posted is probably the worst performing episode fucking yet. It's only got 4 episodes for views.
How about you grow up? You're dressed as me right now. I don't want to hear a damn word.
I don't. I am feeling away, but I don't know what.
Boodle, screenshot this right now. My fans beseech me. I'm just kidding. Hey,
I'm
my
gonna take a screenshot. Pose, hurry, pose, hurry. I'm just gonna be looking funny because I have to take the screenshot.
Move!
I'm starting to feel a little tingly now.
It's okay, I fucked it up. You're all gonna look funny.
My friend Jalik might join.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
I invited him.
Jalik.
That's my rap partner. So
Dude,
also
awesome.
gotta plug the SoundCloud.
Dude.
There you go. Yeah.
Hell
It's
yeah.
www. I forgot my SoundCloud username, so you're not gonna be able to check it out. But
I listened to one of your songs. Low key a banger. I ain't gonna lie.
it was probably
pretty good.
It was
You
probably
did good.
somebody. I forced James to listen to like 5 of them, like when he was driving us to Donovan's, and he thought it was funny at first, but by the time we got there, he was over it.
Is there anyone you guys like want to get on the podcast in the future?
John Tron.
No. Fuck
Yes,
you. Let's be reasonable.
All right.
If I asked Jontron, he might say yes.
Bro, where's
Where's John Tron?
Dude, I'm starting to feel the effects
Like,
right now.
I really want to get Mike back on the podcast because he has a lot of views about like infrastructure and car culture and like trains and shit that I want him to like express, and I feel like it'd be an educational moment.
You guys should get Hunter Biden on your podcast.
Dude, I'll do a line with him.
Dude, no you won't. You lying.
You know what? Like,
I actually like that dude's art. I'm not gonna lie, it's
That's
actually
crazy.
pretty good. Sorry if that gets you canceled with your right-wing viewers.
I am so fucked.
you wish.
Boodle, you're looking extra sexy today.
Olivia, do not say that to me.
Oh my
That is
God.
dangerous words right now.
Olivia on the Hanging High Podcast. Olivia, do you want
Buddha.
I'm sorry?
That's dangerous words. I'm drunk.
Are you a fan of the Hangin' High Podcast, babe?
You know I'm your number 1 fan.
Dude,
So
Olivia does not listen.
What happened in the last episode?
Yeah,
I listened to all the episodes in the Hanging High podcast.
Yeah.
What's your favorite one?
What happened in the last episode?
Yeah, what's the lore?
Yeah,
What happened
what's
to
the
Boodle?
lore? You know what?
What's our insight?
I didn't watch last week's episode,
Yeah.
so I'm a bad friend. I'm a bad friend and a bad fan.
Did you
What
watch
about
the one before that one?
Or what about the one before that one?
Yeah.
What happened to Boodle's left ass cheek?
All I know is that Boodle can clap his balls together, and it's kind of crazy.
The first thing I experienced in that hotel was Boodle coming down and clapping his balls in the hallway.
Yes.
To be fair, that's been established since episode 1. So
Listen, you gotta.
You know what?
clap
That
my
really
balls.
reminds me of the tragedy. That really reminds me of the great tragedy.
Yeah, the left ball. Another ball has hit the fucking World Trade Centers.
What's our most popular episode? Our most popular video on our channel is the fucking Halo episode, and that's 65 views.
With James Tempest?
With James Tempest. That was James. Actually, I guess technically
You're
James
welcome.
Tempest is a repeat on the channel, but not the podcast itself.
Hey, I'll
That's
I'll
why I
think
mentioned
about
it
that.
to overtake James.
I
You
need
think I
to
can
announce
overtake
something
him?
for the podcast whenever I can talk.
Yeah, go on.
Nah, you can't. Sorry.
Okay, all right.
Now you have permission.
Did you
to talk.
scrap Halo Part 2 that you promised our fans
So-
for like half a year now?
Look, I'm gonna explain. So I had to reset my PC recently. I say recently, it was like 3 months ago.
And he didn't back it up.
So here's the thing, I had all the files I needed besides like the actual clips.
Hey guys, I'm Zeke.
So, unfortunately, part 2 is not happening. But I was thinking maybe
We
we
have
could
a
just
lot
do
of GTA clips. We have a lot
We
of
do.
GTA clips.
I wanna do more gaming content. I feel like eventually I'm gonna try to compile some clips together and try to do something with it.
We should all do No Man's Sky together.
What the fuck is that, Jacob?
So
Hannah
it's a
hates
space-
anything that's fun.
It's a
Alright,
space
what are we on?
exploration game.
Does it cost
Getting
money?
mad about it.
Pass.
Do you have Game Pass?
I do, babe.
Then no, it don't cost money.
I'm hot. Oh, dude, I'm drunk.
Boodle is hammered off of a half a bottle of Moscato.
How much
Dude,
alcohol is in there?
I'm about down to a quarter of the gentleman gack.
This is my 7th out of 8 tall boys, and then I'm gonna go. I got some stuff. I gotta find
Dude.
it.
Where's Declan? He said he beat me like half an hour ago.
He found himself in Silent Hill. He constantly relieves.
Dude, look at that man with the big booty.
Don't talk about
Oh,
Dude.
Oh. Oh.
Hello,
Exclusive.
everybody. Welcome back to the Hangin High Podcast.
We need to cut away for just a moment.
yeah, I'm never drinking again.
I'm being a
Dude.
slut.
Okay.
When we're in Texas, are you gonna be drinking? Is the question.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna be. Are you serious?
Put a finger down if you wanna fuck me.
Dude, okay, so Zake,
Sneak's got his finger
Zake.
up.
me and you, have you ever had Lone Star beer?
No.
Okay, so me and you, we have to try the legit Lone Star beer. I've only had the Lone Star Light, but we gotta try it.
I am promising
I'll
this
drink
now.
a beer.
I will drink 3 beers in a row. I will chug
Dude.
3 beers in a row.
Shut your fucking face.
And I just want you to know that I'm going to save the fucking timestamp of this video in my phone.
You
And whenever
you two don't even watch this fucking podcast.
I do.
Damn. Whoa.
I do actually, because you know what?
I
'Cause
explain why I
I'm
don't.
supportive of our channel, okay?
I know, like,
Hannah-
it's nothing to toot about, but I work hard on this, and I'm very proud of myself.
Hannah, every
Hannah's-
single thing I've
Hannah's
seen
fake
that you've
cosplay-
uploaded has been great, and I want to say I
Sorry, our
appreciate all
guest
the
is
hard
trying to
work you
speak.
do. I'm
Yeah, but
trying
we're
to
being
hype
rude.
you up. Okay,
What the fuck?
You suck.
Yeah, I do. I'm good at
Only on the weekend.
Penis sucker.
I think it's really like intuitive to like have everyone talk over each other. I think that's what makes
The best podcasts do
But
that.
here's the thing, like, we don't have a thing. We just do stuff.
I'm just
in the
joking.
moment. No, I get
think
it.
it's fun.
But I just
I don't give a
genuinely like enjoy it, especially in light of recent events. I've been trying to like make everyone just know like as much as possible that I care about them, and I genuinely enjoy the time that I spend with you guys, and I'm getting emotional. Boodle's bouncing his belly up and down.
Hannah, oh my god, I love Hannah so much.
No, dude, like
It's a prank. It's a prank. It's a prank.
trust me, I love hanging out with y'all. Like I'm not shitting on anything.
It's like looks like he's held at gunpoint saying that.
This is
I enjoy playing
Tell us
hanging
you
out.
love us.
I enjoy it. I promise. Please don't hurt my wife and 2 kids.
that just reminded me of the Zake little baby.
Oh yeah.
Or not little baby.
You know what?
Hannah, edit this in post.
There you go.
Now you have to. I'll send
There
you.
you go.
I'll send you the JPEG.
Oh man.
You know what?
What?
From being the #1 hated woman in Tempest Town
Yes.
to being a member of this group of eclectic individuals, I will have to say I love each and every one of you, and everyone, including James Tempest.
You just threatened to bash his skull
Alright.
yesterday. What are you talking about?
Well, okay, listen, he might have an addiction issue, but we don't gotta talk about it. Alright? I love everyone. I love everyone at Tempest Town. I love you, Hannah. I love you, Boodle. I love you, Zake. You know, and I love you, Jacob. Especially my brother, my country brethren.
You guys have been here for so much. I've been here at Tempest Town nearly 6 years. You know, I was 17 years old, still in high school when I joined Tempest Town. I'm 22 years old. I got my own apartment. I got my own home. I'm getting mad. Like, you guys have been through so much in my life, and like, you guys are great.
And I just want to let you know, I appreciate you, and I'm sorry for any things I've done bad in the past.
You mean like pretend to be a nice, wholesome guy and then just be feral immediately afterwards?
Yeah, I showed my true colors.
I remember, like, my genuine, like, when I was, like, first joining, I'm like, this little guy is so sweet. He's such a nice, wholesome guy.
So
yeah, and then
this is about to be the like soppiest part of the whole fucking podcast.
But it is about to be because I think everyone's about to just pour out.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the drinks are flowing. All the emotions right now
everywhere.
Here's to see how drunk I am. Stand up.
So obviously, I've known Boodle my entire life.
Yeah, Jacob's known me for fucking ever.
You know, whenever some shit went down in high school, me and Boodle weren't friends for a while. I honestly don't even like to think about it because
don't even.
That was a dark time in my life.
No,
and
I get it.
As bad as it sounds, Boodle is my sunshine, dude.
Dude, Jacob.
He is my best friend and my homie, and I don't know what I'd do without him.
He's my best friend.
Honestly, Jacob, you've gotten me through a lot of like bad parts of my life that I don't know. I just appreciate you for sticking with me even after I probably didn't deserve it.
Dude,
You were
it's okay.
fine. He stuck by you.
I know.
When are they gonna kiss?
Dude, I've already kissed him on his forehead before, but
No, we need
No, you gotta kiss him on the lips.
dude, we're hetero life mates, okay?
Oh, you're in that giant Silent Bob arc.
Yeah, that's right.
See us oiled up. I heard that.
Dude, okay, but not just Boodle. Like, you know, I've only been in Templestown 3 years. You know, I think I'm the youngest one out of all of us. You know, I think Olivia
Jacob and I were in the same boat.
Right, and you know, just some of the bonds that I've got to form with you guys is awesome. Like Zake, from day one, I was just like, oh my god, this guy's awesome. I love Zake.
I knew you were gonna like Zake.
And and don't even get me started on fucking Hannah. You know, Hannah. I'd always see a bunch of shit from like Boodle, like, oh hey, this is Hannah, and I'm like, oh, Hannah Colvin, because see, I met Hannah, I know Hannah Colvin, and he's like, no, other Hannah. I was like, oh, okay, you know, Hannah, they look cool, you know. And then Olivia, we hung out, we hung out a lot, and we had some good conversations, and I feel like, you know, I can tell you a lot of stuff, and, you know, we will still be cool at the end of the day, you know?
That's what, I'm thinking, now that you said that, I don't know Olivia from Tempest Town. I know Olivia from the commentary community groups.
Which is the worst.
I remember, I was involved in the fucking comment. We got Randomizer, we had Cyros, we had Ike Palmer, like what's his name, Inabber. I was hanging out with them, and like James Mir. I was hanging out with like all of them. Jamie Pine, like
Inabber.
Yeah, Inabber.
Wait,
damn,
someone mentioned my name because like the first time I actually talked to you was in Tempest Town.
Yeah, because we were mutuals for such a long time.
Yeah.
Like, we were mutuals forever. And I remember because you were friends with Nicole.
She's my best friend.
That's how I met a lot of, like, and, like, if it wasn't for Jamie Pine, I was let's just put this out there. It's gonna be embarrassing as fuck. I don't know if you guys know or even, like, care to look into Jamie Pine before he became cool, but he used to make boyfriend vlogs with his ex-boyfriend.
Yep.
Back in the day, I was like 13, 14 when I was watching these videos. So I would watch those videos, and then eventually I grew up and I stopped liking that type of content, and then I found my way back to him because of Shoe on Head. He was like hanging out with that kind of group. And then I joined his Discord server and we became friends. And then there was one day, Siri was still involved with Tempest Town. He was heavily involved with Tempest Town at that point. There was somebody in the Jamie Pine server where he was like, hey, there's this guy who's on the exact... Okay, but Siri sounded like somebody.
Stop saying Siri.
I forgot Siri is the new
That guy.
activation thing.
That guy sounded exactly like somebody in the Jamie Pine Discord. And then if it wasn't because I watched the Jamie Pine boyfriend vlogs, I wouldn't know any of you guys today. Like if
That's
it,
crazy.
like that is insane to think about. Like I wouldn't have met James Tempest and then met you guys and then got like destroyed emotionally and then like you know what I mean?
I don't even think I knew Jamie Pine until Tempest Town.
This is
Because I think he was like in a voice chat and I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
This is about to get real deep, okay? So do you guys think that we meet each other for a reason?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I be
maybe.
honest with you?
I don't
Like
know.
I mentioned this earlier when we started the podcast. We were at a bad place in our lives, but like when I joined Tempest Town, genuinely, I was in the worst possible place in my life ever. Like I can like at the risk of sounding too depressing, like I had already tried to kill myself like 2 times. I think if it wasn't for you guys, genuinely, I don't think I'd be here right now.
Dude,
yeah, Jacob may know, but like I joined Tempest Town around a pretty like.
Oh yeah, I think I remember it. It involved some. Yeah, I think I'm catching on to the gist.
It was the Ohio group and here. I remember. Yeah. You get both of these groups helped me a lot. I don't know. I appreciate one of you a lot.
I met my best friends. I like not to be too homo or anything, but anyway, I was gonna say something silly about how I love you guys, but I said that enough today.
Hannah's kind of, dude.
1 year
Hannah,
High Podcast. This is such a big.
You're horny. You're horny.
What?
You're horny.
No, I'm not.
I was horny.
You're
Oh,
horny.
because I have a hat on.
I was like, how dare you accuse me?
You're a unicorn.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest.
You're just getting sloppy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. What's happening?
I don't know. I've had many a friend group on the Discord because I do not have necessarily the best social life when it comes to in person, personally. However, no matter what, with every person in Tempest Town, every person that I've met in Tempest Town, we've always kind of met. We've like been like, I fucking don't like this person, and then it's like, oh, I love him, bro. He's like my fucking homie, bro. Or like, I'm mad at Budo right now. I'm gonna fucking whatever. But it's like we always manage to kind of like always
bounce back.
Well, like, how do I even put it? We come back together and we all love each other and make up in the end. I mean, we all want to meet up and we all want to like hang out. And I don't know, it's just, I feel like I've never really had that experience with another friend group before. And we're all pretty supportive of what each individual wants to do, whatever that may be. And I mean, I don't know, I've had many a friend group. This year has been pretty interesting for me personally. But I always know that I could come back to Tempest Town and Boodle's nice juicy thighs are gonna greet me in the gates of heaven. Hannah's big boobies are gonna, be there waiting for me. Winky face. I'm kidding. I'm flirting with you, Hannah. Hey. And then Jacob's sultry sounds coming out of his husky voice.
That kind of like what I was trying to say earlier. I don't remember if I like finished, but like you were said, I had like so many friend groups over the years, but like Tempest Town has always been the most consistent, as like different as we all are. You know what I mean? We're just
listen. All I'm gonna say is
this became a Tempest Town episode.
I'm gonna dye my hair blue because I love you, homie.
Dude, I don't know if Hannah looked at
Call me Mark Simpson.
Jacob, you sent that to me and I sent it to Hannah.
I sent it to Hannah. I sent it to Hannah.
That TikTok?
Yeah.
That you mentioned
Yeah,
earlier?
and Hannah didn't react to it.
I've been very busy.
Jacob, Jacob be like, Boodle? Hunter?
Guys,
Daddy, chill.
Hunter?
Daddy.
Going back, my other favorite, my other favorite Hanging High podcast moment, because we're reminiscing about the 1 year anniversary, is like editing the videos and just like there. Obviously, I never like get messed up or like intoxicated enough to the point where I can't remember anything. But obviously, you're dazed, you're all tingly. But like actually, like looking back and editing and being like, what the hell was I doing? Or like, oh, I didn't realize I was making those facial expressions. You know what I mean? I love looking back at that.
My favorite, one of my favorite. I mean, this is all over the place, but it's okay because we're vibing. We're a whole ass vibe tonight. But one of my favorites is you're sitting there and you're like, yeah, so this is what we're gonna do.
And we just completely stray past from it.
I'm high.
You know what?
Yeah, like mid-sentence, and then I'm just like, wait, what am I doing?
Wait.
The Hanging High podcast reminds me of ADHD and being very high off your balls in one mesh, you know?
Huh?
And then you know what, Jacob? I'm gonna outdrink you, bro. I'm gonna outdrink you.
Do it. Drink me under the table, and then we're going to sing some karaoke, okay?
You betcha. Jacob and I are gonna be brothers in arms.
Dude, so me and Olivia's already planned it out. Whenever we go to Austin, Texas, we got to go to a karaoke bar.
I'll say what I'm thankful for in the whole server is okay. This is I'm just gonna spill with you guys. I was drunk the other night when I asked James for Donovan's mom's number, and I don't want to text her this because it's weird. But that dude like literally like saved my life. Like I fucking love. Donovan is probably like I love everyone in Tempest Town, but that dude, I don't know.
He's a real one. He didn't care who you were.
No.
He would still chill with you.
Like I called him like after some serious shit, and he helped me out.
Yeah.
And
you gotta edit in like a
memorial.
In the arms of the angels.
You gotta edit in that PETA fucking ad music.
The petrified dogs in the background.
I need to get Declan in here.
He's how I
It's
met
Declan.
Yeah.
He's how I met everyone in the server. Him and Cole. Like I'm like 90% sure, if recollection serves, like I met all y'all through them, because that's how I met James.
Like you.
And
yeah.
Dude, Declan face reveal.
But
Yep, first time anyone's ever seen me actually.
Yeah, I've never seen you in real life before.
I've worn a fucking mask over my face since I was born. Like my parents don't know what I look like.
This has to be my last glass because I'm crying.
Hi.
We're doing soppy. We're talking to each other, like all in a group, being all soppy and
wet and like we're talking.
Stinky. And I just wanted to say,
we're talking about like what would happen if we're all like wet and soppy and like fucking covered in water.
And covered in cum.
Yeah.
I wanted to say, Declan.
Yeah, what's up, little guy?
Out of all people, I love you, man. I love you, man.
I love you too.
Oh. There's a lot of lore between Declan and I.
Yeah,
Declan knows a lot about my
I gotta piss.
butthole. So
yeah, I know every crevice. I know how many.
Can I?
I love him.
Can I like say something? Declan, I love you to death.
But where's the butt?
Oh,
really?
It was like when like before you and Maxie became a thing. So like me and Maxie were talking about it, and then like we admitted it to each other at the same time. That was hilarious, and I was like, "Nah, you got this." It's like you can have him.
A long time ago, I had one on you.
No way. This is crazy.
Yeah, dude.
You guys like.
The lore.
You missed it, but like you guys, like we were talking each respectively, and I was like, Tempest Town genuinely saved my life. Like genuinely, like I was like, we got into this earlier, but I was like, such a bad time in my life, and you guys were there for me, and I will forever be grateful to you guys.
Yeah, James would still be at Kroger's if not for me. So.
Yeah.
Now James is getting bitches and bags, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
I improved his fucking life.
Dude. So while Declan's here, can we just talk about the fact that other Jacob in Tempest Town kept on calling you Jacqueline?
Jacqueline,
He did? I didn't even notice.
That's why Fish was like, because I remember I said Declan, and he goes, his name is Declan? I was like, yeah, his name is Declan. And he goes, I've been calling him Jacqueline. I'm like, yeah, I just didn't want to like embarrass you. Like, you're new to the server, you're like here. And then Fish goes, Declan didn't say anything, so I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Well, Fish is not just that guy.
Oh,
Nah,
Fish is so cool. Can I like be honest with you guys? He's never going to see this. So I don't feel embarrassed
Where's
saying
fucking
this.
Fish? Hold on. I'm gonna ping him.
Yeah, he's one of the people in Tempest Town who like join calls and stuff, but like you don't really like talk to outside of that. But like meeting him is just like he's such a cool person. Like I want to be his friend so bad.
You are his friend.
You are his friend.
Yeah, but like you know what I mean.
Fish is really like.
You're really blurry, by the way, Hannah.
I know.
Or maybe that's me. Maybe I've had too much.
No, it's me. I'm like getting
Okay.
so close.
It takes like 2 sips for this. Maybe I've had too much.
I need to pee really bad. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Just as Zake's coming back.
Boodle, whip out your penis right now.
No, dude. He's
Dude, whip out your
he's
penis.
under.
I'm the only sober one here.
Dude, I just told Fish to hop in.
I'm in my sophomore arc. I'm about to literally, dude. You guys don't.
Dude, I've finally been on the Tempest Town podcast. I've been
Let's go.
Podcast, I guess.
Dude, what was that other podcast that James had that was like
the Poopy Pants podcast?
Actually, no, we were.
Dude, you guys outlived them.
we were talking about Crip, and we were talking about that podcast the other day. I was like, well, we have his channel, we have the Poopy Pants podcast, all 2 episodes. Fishburr, hey, Fishy.
Did you guys ever hear about the video me and Donovan were making about it was basically like us getting interviews with different content creators about like them threatening to kill Ricky, and the only clip I have from like that we got was from Wheels. It's him like calling Ricky like a Hannah edited that in post.
Yeah, dude.
I was quoting.
The way he said
I
that.
realized
The way he realized.
Well, because I started
dude,
saying it, and then I realized I'm like, oh. No.
You could have been like fascist.
I'm sorry, I was paraphrasing Wheels, who is also a disabled
individual, you idiot.
Veteran.
You fucking
Oh,
you Irish idiot.
I'm paraphrasing.
Oh, Boodle's wearing the hot top picture.
He's been wearing that all week. Now we have our good friend, Fishathy, who just joined the group chat. Declan, what the fuck?
Garfield's
too. So we're just basically, I guess I will recap because you guys don't watch our episodes. We're just really just celebrating, not specifically the Hangin High Podcast because there's not really much to celebrate here with the 3 of us, but just reminiscing about just good memories that we've had over the course of like the last 5 or 6 years of knowing each other.
And we've all made it over the Hangin High Podcast.
And to you listeners and watchers, we're gonna be talking about our personal memories that you have no part in.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Reminds me of that tragedy.
For real.
Yeah, that kind of, dude. Honestly, that does remind me of a certain tragedy.
It reminds me.
Well, anyway, moving on.
Dude, I'm fucking up.
It reminds me of the great tragedy of Boodle's ass.
The Boodle fucked up tragedy.
It reminds me of the great tragedy of the Boodle earthquake from when he shook his ass and his whole fucking whole house.
I have a serious moment I want to have here. Okay, he's twerking.
Oh,
okay.
Can I have my serious moment? Shh, everyone, shh.
All right, what's up?
Fine.
Fish.
Yo.
Do you want to be my friend?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, she was fucking, dude. She was sobbing earlier. She's like, I think Fish hates me.
No,
She was saying that.
that's not what I said.
I know.
That's not what happened. You guys are lying.
Fish on mobile. Fish
Fish-
mobile.
I'm not even home.
Dude, I'm glad Fish is chill in real life like he
Guys,
is on
it's my turn to
Discord.
pee. I'll be right back.
Fish.
Hey, I can take some shots quick. I don't know what's going on.
You're going to be on a podcast.
It's their 1 year. It's
Yeah,
their
I'm-
1 year anniversary
I'm
of their
so fucking weak
podcast.
right now.
Yeah.
So, like,
Boodle, do you
Fish, you have to take a shot
do you have
now.
a glass of wine right
I
now?
can
Or
take
no?
a shot.
I'm done. I feel crazy.
Fish is ready to go.
Does
Boodle, what,
anybody
Boodle,
have a
or not
drink
Boodle,
that they
Fish,
can- I'll be
where
right
are
back.
you right now?
I'm at my girlfriend's house.
Dude, I didn't even know you were
Get her
dating
on the
anybody,
mic.
Fish.
That's
crazy.
She's sleeping. I was playing Minecraft on my laptop.
Wait, fucking Jacob, you want to drink with me?
I'll be right
Dude.
back.
Hold on.
Dude, Zake,
Let me go get some ice, and I'll be
Alright.
right back.
Before you drink, I need to say something.
I got you, boo.
Alright, Zake, what are you trying to say to me?
So, Jesus.
Fuck it.
I know of him.
Alright.
Yeah!
He's gonna hype this
Handle's
up.
gone.
Today reminds me of that tragedy.
No, I'm not hyping it up for that. I'm actually like trying to be wholesome about it. But
My half handle is gone, by the way.
so,
Let him have his moment.
no, don't hype it up. Don't hype it up like that.
We're gonna hype it up.
But
Zake, I'm staring at you right now.
whatever.
Your luscious locks.
No, but
Ah.
after many years of chilling and then finally hanging out in person, like it was nice to chill, and it lived up to it was actually more than what I thought. Like it was very
same.
sweet, and I'm sad that our friend couldn't be there to like hang there with
Yeah.
us, but it was
Fuck,
nice to like be around him and
Yeah.
at least like be there with what
His-
was him, as
And-
morbid as that sounds.
And his family.
Yeah. It's
I don't-
crazy I
I
met
don't
his
have a-
girlfriend before him.
Yeah, right. Isn't that wild? I haven't really had like a lot to like I have, but like not in terms of personal stuff to like really hold on to. So it's nice to have that memory to hang on to, and
Yeah.
I'm glad I was able to share with you guys. So
I wish
now
he
I'm
would
hang
drunk.
out again. In
I
Texas.
wish he would stop saying shit that got him banned on Twitter because we could have.
I know.
Dude, all of my DMs with him are gone now.
Dude,
because of that.
yeah, because he just couldn't shut his mouth on certain shit.
But that's what I loved about him.
I think this is the perfect opportunity for this, but we should let's do a toast.
I have
Let's
no
do a
Let's do
toast.
a toast.
Yeah.
Let me
Anybody who has a drink,
let me
let's
say
do a
this.
toast.
Let me say this before we toast, though. And I don't know how appropriate it is, but that dude's kept me from doing some dumb shit to myself plenty of times, and I will always love him. Like that dude was there for me. He was always the first person I texted anytime I was feeling like stupid or like not even drunk, but like
In general.
I don't know. It's been hard, but it's not about me. Like I'll figure it
Yeah.
out. It just
We have
sucks.
each
Like
other to get through it. You know what I mean?
exactly. It just I don't know. I'm still processing it.
so
It's weird, but
I'm gonna break it down. Okay, so
let's toast.
here's to you guys. Here's to me. No, wait a second. Fuck you. Fuck me. Here's to Donnie.
Donnie.
yeah.
To Donnie. So,
Yeah! Garfield!
Declan.
Garfield! Garfield! You know who reminds me of Garfield without the lasagna? Zake. Zake
Oh.
reminds me of Garfield
He
without
does.
the lasagna.
But you know,
Why am I
oh my
Garfield?
god.
You-
We gotta tell this story. It reminds me more of Garfield as Donovan's cat.
Oh my
Because,
God, yes.
Remember the story? Yeah, so they were telling us about the story on how the cat's name was almost Garfield because his cat one time, he doesn't have the power to move this cat if it's on him, but this cat had no history of eating human food very much. It was very picky. But like Donovan got left alone for him to eat his food of like a plate of lasagna, and then his cat apparently jumped up on his like chest and just ate like half of his plate of lasagna that he had.
That's funny.
And so half the lasagna's gone. And Donovan's just sitting there like he can't do anything. He's just watching this cat eat his food.
I know for a fact, like his girlfriend was probably like, "Oh, I want to name it that," and then he's probably like, "No, that's stupid.
That's
like,
basic,
it's contrived. It's
contrived." and then that shit happens after they name the cat Butterball. They name the cat Butterball, and then this shit happens, and then they probably were sitting there like, Garfield would have probably been better at this point. Like,
if only
the cat literally just consumed half
to eat the pizza.
Just fucking start eating the fucking
his
ashes.
Bane would have been his savior.
I'm trying to find my first memory of Declan.
My first memory of Declan is him hating me because I was a mean.
Because you joined the server to specifically just to like fuck with us. You didn't join to make friends.
Yeah, you know what? That. But I made friends in the end. Okay.
I mentioned to Zeke earlier. I was scrolling like after like everything that happened when I finally got home.
Oh my god, I'm fucked up.
Through everyone's messages, and I just like 2018, the very first thing that Zeke ever said to me, like it was something to do with Tempest Town, and then he just said "fatty" in the message.
It's gonna sound.
I remember my first memory.
It was because that's when we were advertising our boxing match.
Yes,
I remember my first.
I'm Alex's trap twin or something like that. You made a poster.
Hold up. Declan's gonna say something.
I remember my first memory with you guys. I'm dating Crystal at the time. The lore is that me and James had both dated this girl named Crystal, and she was just like.
You're talking about Bob's Crystal?
I don't know who the fuck Bob is, but alright.
I know who you're talking about.
Alright. Well, anyway, she's this UK girl.
Yep. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Dude, Zach, can you let me talk before I'm completely gone? Because holy shit,
interrupting.
I had more than my normal. Oh my god. But anyway, I'm going. She's like, hey, I have this server I'm usually in. Like, I want to invite you to it. I'm like, okay, like I'll join it, And it was like for first year or so, it was just like super like awkward for me because like a lot of people in this server were essentially like people she knew, and not really people I knew. So it's kind of towards the end of our relationship when like she was just doing shit like messaging other guys and stuff like that, weird questions, and then they come to me and show me shit, and I was just kind of like, oh, what the fuck? And my train of thought is so off. And then I talked to James about it because he's the owner of the server. Like, oh yeah, no, I went through that same shit. And so we kind of like bonded over that. Me and James were like, kind of became friends first. Mm-hmm. I just got to know everybody else because we were like, yeah, fuck Crystal. Like, she's just going after everybody. And, that's kind of where that started, is just like kind of me and James's like bro bond over a girl that fucked us both over. And instead of hating her exes, like I embraced like James because like him and I went through the same shit. Dude, I'm looking at myself. My subconscious, which is sober deep far back in my mind, is looking at it. I look fucked up.
I'm fucked up right now.
What? So you one drink deep?
No. Hey, like More.
No, Declan drank.
Yeah.
Dude, I drank like 3/4 of the cup.
So
Like, yeah.
I'm looking at Declan and his old messages right now. Like, one, we were weird as fuck, but two, there's like a really wholesome message that like exchange, and then all of a sudden it's just Declan says 7/24/2019 at 1:47 p.m. Hashtag cock and ball torture.
Yup.
It was like after such like a wholesome moment between us.
Wait, when was that? How far back are you going?
That was 2019. I think our first
Declan-
message started in like 20.
Because like I always wanted to support you. I always saw you as a good friend and good person. And
You know what? Declan does that.
I
Declan has that habit.
dude, I sent a bunch of pictures of myself, like old self, because I thought they were so funny. I'm just now seeing them. You say, "Baby Declan."
Declan told me, he's like, "What did he? Do you trip with all that head?" That was like one of our first interactions.
I was playing, dude. When we talked for the first time, when you were like making me uncomfortable when we first met, I was playing fucking squirrel stapler. Or like you go around, hunt squirrels, and you staple them to your dead wife.
And again, I said that I love to jerk off, so
that was made by the guy that made the fucking Dusk games.
I sent you a picture 8/18/2019 of somebody like going to peel off their fingernail with a bottle opener, and your response was thanks. Now I'm horny.
What year was that?
2019.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
I'll
after
be
all
honest.
this stuff. Actually, we got closer after all that stuff happened.
I've never been,
it's
dude.
from Declan 8. This is recently 8/22/2021. You're too horny. Sorry, I'll talk to you later when your vagina quits quaking.
What year? When was that? I don't remember saying that. What the fuck? When did I say that?
8/22/2021.
Oh shit.
Boodle, you remember us meeting?
Dude, I'll miss you, Fish. You're cool.
Dude, Fish, I want to meet your ass. I want to meet your ass. You got it.
Like, we didn't interact a lot the whole weekend, and then like we're driving off to the airport. I'm like, I gotta give Fish a hug. I gotta give him a fucking hug. He's so cool.
I know Fish remembers Golden Freddy.
Guys, I'm about half drunk right now.
Golden
dude.
Freddy
I ain't gonna lie.
stopped laughing a long time.
This up in
What? Like, dude, I literally don't know what was going through my head. I remember waking up because I slumped for a second, and I'm like, oh my god! Like, I remember like
I'm sober.
talking to the dude doing the Golden Freddy pose. I'm like, I can't do this.
What the fuck is the
It was
golden?
so fucking funny.
Declan, you were sleeping this whole time, but we're watching those spooky videos like from that channel. You gotta send me that channel, by the way. I really enjoyed it.
Declan's great brain snores.
Next Poe. Oh wait, are you talking about Luxury Dark?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
So
Dude, they're hilarious. I love them. They're so funny.
We're watching their videos. I'm drunk. Okay, I'm a little drunk, and then all of a
Like
sudden,
me right now.
I see the flash, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then Ollie's just taking pictures of Zeke on the floor, and then like, yeah, pose like that.
Oh my god! When you're editing the video, please put those photos on the.
I love this video.
He comes up to me and Ollie, he goes, yo, check this out. And then he sits in the corner and opens his mouth, and I couldn't stop laughing.
It was fucked up. It was so funny
dude.
though.
Think we should have done one where I got up and like we were both sitting there like with our mouths open, looking fucking dead. We should have both done it.
Dude, next time.
Were showing us a couple years ago, like those videos you made in high school. The origin of this photo.
Yeah.
What the?
Oh my god! We should have watched that while we were there. Oh, dude.
We should have.
No,
We were trying
no,
to-
save it for
Yeah,
the
well, I
big
mean,
trip.
it's not like, dude, Olivia, it's not like you could go back in time. So, you know, we're gonna save it for next trip.
Hop on.
I just don't want to miss anything. Okay.
I'm getting on Power Unite.
Alright,
just don't want-
that's actually a good point. So, we've been going for nearly 2 hours.
Dude, longer.
Okay. Can we... Basically, Boodle's right now. Boodle's like...
Boodle's like, I want to go to bed.
Alright, guys.
This is the most drunk I've ever been.
Anyways.
What that ass do?
Video on our actual 1-year anniversary, which is Wednesday, 20-something. So we usually upload on Tuesdays, guys.
Wait, was that it? Was that the end?
This podcast is brought to you by Cheetos.
No, it's not.
No, it's fucking not. Fuck you.
Thank you for watching, everyone.
Genuinely, just to recap, this wasn't so much about the Hanging High podcast as it genuinely was just hanging out with the people that we care about the most. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be hanging high by the end of this.
It's actually a very.
You're not even high,
Nope, that's not what I meant.
Cheetos, dude. These Cheetos, flame hot Cheetos smack when you're fucking drunk.
Anna, what it do?
I feel like genuinely though, like we've been going at this for a year, and while we don't have any specific goal or like anything specific we want to do with this, it is a nice archive of just where we have been in our lives. And Olivia, I'm gonna fucking rip your hair out.
Not before I do.
But like seriously, like genuinely, you guys have. I'm gonna have to censor that. I've been doing the most editing I've ever done this year. But you guys genuinely like lightened our lives, and if we have learned anything from this episode or for this past year, just hanging out every week and doing this.
I have a massive forehead.
Yes, but there's nothing more special in this world than friendship and family.
I love you so much.
And you guys are both. You know what I mean? Like I didn't have a good family growing up. While our relationship. Is
I know, dude. I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that shit.
Screaming.
Dude, I wanted to kill them.
But like, you guys are like my chosen family, and if it wasn't for you, dibbity doo. You know what I mean?
Dude, Hannah, you're channeling your inner Dominic Toretto, dude.
My what?
Family.
Yep.
Oh,
Dominic Toretto.
But is there anything you guys want to say before we close off? Anything like I thank you for being here with us. Like genuinely, I thought you guys were joking when you said that the other day in voice chat. But like, thank you.
No, dude, I want to fucking be here. I like being on your guys' podcast.
Yeah.
I love everybody.
Oh, dude. We don't get a lot of like. I feel like.
Let's let Zake talk. Let's let Zake talk.
All right, Zake, take the freaking stage, buddy.
Yeah. I feel like just people in general don't get like not like a stage to like talk on, but they don't get opportunities to really like express how they're feeling, and especially in this type of scenario. But nor are they granted, especially like our like predecessors, like the opportunity to like have met people through the internet to where we connect so like closely. So it's nice to like, I don't know, like my family's like cool, but you know, there's obviously other shit going on. So it's nice to have like people and meet friends that I can connect with and hang out with. Dude, I'm saying this obviously after drinking. Like I could definitely be a lot more verbose and a lot more elegant about how I'm wording it, but right now it's just nice to have been able to chill with you guys on your 1-year anniversary, support the podcast because I want it to succeed, and I don't know. It's nice being able to chill with friends. Friends are a commodity these days, and finding real people is hard. So it's nice to be able to kick it with people that, at least to me, and I expect all you guys too, that are real, and just be there for each other. It's very sweet, it's cool, and it's in this day of age where everyone's after each other and at each other's necks. It's a nice change of pace.
Hell yeah.
There's no motivation.
Love you guys.
To, like, want or
yeah, there's no underlying.
Yeah,
like,
we're
benefit.
hanging high.
Like, I'm not here to hang out with you guys for clout. I'm hanging out with you guys because I care about you and love you guys.
I am.
It's hanging high.
But Jake,
Look,
Nick, look at this.
Fucked up
And then
right
Zoe
now.
is here to bring this to
Look.
an end. Goodbye, little kitty cat Zoe.
Wait,
Spotify
little
listeners, my bad. It was a mess, but you know what?
There's a little cat. Spotify listeners.
Hey everybody. Hey, can I make a statement?
Yeah, go Bobo.
I love you. Mwah.
Alright, buy your I don't give a fuck or a shit t-shirts on Redbubble. They have my dog Icy on them.
Reminds me of that.
Dude, hell yeah.
Alright, everyone,
Don't
on 1,
forget-
2, 3,
don't-
we're gonna go. It's hanging high, okay?
Bye.
One.
Hold on.
Bye, love you.
Hold on.
Okay, wait. Check up.
Don't forget to follow us on TikTok, Spotify, Twitter, and I don't know what the third one is, but
YouTube and Instagram.
yeah, that's right.
I control
that's right.
all the social medias, fucker. I work so hard. I love you guys.
That's right.
Alright,
I'm
everyone,
sure.
okay. We ready? 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. It's hanging
It's hanging high.